I was in Alzasto's stream last night, watching his stream, and the talk of gingers came up, ginger people, and he said, like, and he's in Aberdeen. In school, he was like one of only like four gingers in the whole of secondary school, and he sort of got the piss taken at him a bit now and again. And I was like, that's not how it was in my school. I never remember in primary school or secondary school any ginger folk getting, thanks to the enlarged thingy, um, never remember anybody getting any hassle, kind of pure wound up because of ginger. The ginger part is usually not mean. I don't even. I remember her in my primary school. She was ginger. Her older brother uh, was ginger. Was he a nutter? Not really. Other guy in primary school. He's just primary school. Was ginger. Um, a few gingers. And as I said last night on his stream, ginger adjacents, which are uh, secondary school, quite a few gingers, a number of gingers, but that's not the main thing. I think I was asked was like 29. I think he grew up in the wrong decade because you could have grown up when Chris Evans was doing the big breakfast on the telly. Was that 90s? No, that's right. 25, 95. No, that would have been, you weren't even fucking born, really. Um, Big Breakfast was like early 90s, wasn't it? When I grew up in the 80s, I was born 1974, but in the 70s, late 70s and 80s, Thatcher was kinda ginger, just a bit ginger. Thatcher, if you look at her hair, when it wasn't like pure dyed blonde, was a bit, kinda ginger. A wee bit, right? A wee bit. No, she wasn't. It's kind of strawberry blonde, right? Her opposition, strawberry blonde, Neil Kinnock, full ginger. The inventor of the fucking most popular fucking computer at the time, home computer, which was, don't know if it was the most popular, the Specky, the ZX, Sir Clive Sinclair, or Sinclair, ginger. Look, ginger. One of the best fucking snooker players of all time. When snooker was at its peak and everybody was watching snooker. Ginger. Um, ginger. Rick Astley was a kinda ginger. Ginger adjacent. Look. What's that? Auburn. Tapau. Carol Decker. I think we're alone now. Tiffany was ginger. Molly Ringwald, Breakfast Club, was ginger. Mick Hucknall for Simply Red, one of the biggest bands. Ginger. No, Nicole Kidman, she's kind of like, I would say, more, you're talking more 80s there. 90s, I mean. You had people who weren't ginger but wanted to be ginger. Annie Lennox. Of Eurythmics. Of Annie Lennox. Him from Megadeth. Nobody cares about that. David Bowie. When he had his hair like that. There you go. 70s look. And what's that? Kind of 70s. Don't know if that's the early 80s, 70s or something. Look at that. Sonia. Don't know why you're doing a jai. But you'll never... I just think you're a nasty piece of work. Based on what evidence? Elizabeth I, that wasn't the 80s. Fergie, Bonnie Langford, Cilla fucking Black. The biggest fucking telly star of the 80s, you could say. Highest paid at one point. The highest paid. Oh, 1580s. Alright, I suppose so. In other words, it was Ginger Central. It was the best time to be ginger. Nobody looked at somebody else in school where I grew up and went like, aha, you're ginger. Gutted that you weren't, you're not ginger. Gutted. Or in my case, more ginger. So, nobody got the piss taken out of them for being ginger, other than, ginger, specky, you know, like that kind of thing.